Welcome back to this edition of the Calm Files. My name is John Cordray and I'm a national certified therapist and I'm the calm expert. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about how anxiety causes hair pulling. So there's a long word, it's actually a couple words in one, and it's called trichotillomania. Yes, you heard me right, trichotillomania. And what trichotillomania is, it is an impulse control disorder where people of all ages, including children and older adults, who chronically pull their hairs. So it could cause bald spots in their scalp, usually in one particular area. And sometimes people will only focus on their eyebrows and their eyelashes. And so often it's so focused and hyper vigilant on a particular area or spot that someone can actually pull all the hair off of their eyebrows and eyelashes. And really, wherever there's hair, people can be focused on pulling that particular hair. It doesn't cause any physical harm, but unfortunately it can cause a lot of emotional damage. Children, especially, and teenagers who have to go to school and they pull and it's very noticeable, they may have to wear a wig, they may have to draw on their eyebrows, they might have to wear a bandana, and kids can be really cruel and mean and make fun of another child or teenager that pulls their hair. The root cause of it most of the time is anxiety. It could be transition, someone's trying to get used to a transition in their life, or grief or trauma. Somewhere that anxiety is internalized and it comes out and it expresses itself in hypervigilant areas that have hair that they pull. And sometimes people will collect their hairs, sometimes they just throw it on the floor. And the most harmful part of trichotillomania is when somebody will ingest it and swallow the hairs, because what can happen when you swallow hairs, it could create a hairball, a literal hairball, and it can cause a lot of intestinal problems. So the worst thing that somebody can do is make that person feel embarrassed or ashamed that they pull their hair. They don't want to, they know logically that it's wrong and they shouldn't, but psychologically and emotionally, they feel like they have to get that one hair. And then they keep going until they get that one hair, and that's what happens. They end up bald or have a bald patch. So don't shame somebody that struggles with chronic hair pulling. They're not weird, they're not crazy, but they need to be helped and understood and supported. So anxiety that causes hair pulling is real. It is a DSM-5 diagnosis called trichotillomania. It's not someone going crazy, and there's really not medication that can help with that. It can be very, very difficult to overcome, but people do overcome trichotillomania. You need to get help, you need tools, and you need accountability and support. There's hope if you have trichotillomania. All right, that's all for this edition of the Calm Files. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to know more about me, you can visit my website at johncordray.com. And I would also love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and do some comments down below. I would love to read them. Until next time, take care.